Hey guys, my name is Wildcard and welcome back to my channel, and thank you for subscribing. It's happening! The third and decider for the 2021 British and Irish Lions tour. It's upon us! The team has been announced and changes across the board for the Lions team. Can someone please check the temperature for Warren Gatland? Is he having a fever? What is happening? We shall see the details in a minute, but there has been massive changes for the Lions team, and yeah, you gotta let me know some of these changes because they seemed very risky to me. Okay, first up, I've showed this in one of my other videos, but nobody watched it, so I'm just gonna put it here again. Okay, so historically, it has been very difficult for any team to come back to win a test series after losing the first match, right? So as you can see, only 4 teams has ever done it in history out of the 37 Lions tour since 1888, right? So the chance of you winning overall the Lions tour after losing the first test match is only 11% and a 5.5% chance for a draw. And on top of that, no team has ever won a Lions series in South Africa after losing the first test. And looks pretty bad after the Lions lost the first game. So, is history gonna repeat itself? Is the Lions gonna do it? And is South Africa gonna make history? I don't know. 100% chance for the Lions to win according to historical stats. Pretty much 100%. 92.3% because this one draw. So almost 100% chance for the Lions to win after winning the first test. Let me know. But I do know some of you fans, smart ass out there, will say, hey, wildcard, the South Africans did win the first test. What are you talking about? We won the first test. So, you let me know who's gonna win the third test. Is the history gonna repeat itself? Is the Lions gonna win? Or is South Africa gonna make history and become the first team ever to win the South African Lions tour after losing the first test? Official first test. Now, let's get into the changes for the team, okay? Overall, massive change. Overall, okay, from the South African side, 2 big changes has happened. Pieter-Steph du Toit is out with a shoulder injury, and Faf de Klerk put his own hip, or maybe, yeah, it looks like he put his own hip from a box kick. So both 2 of the very important players from the South African team are out from injury. So all the changes that the South Africans made are around the injuries. And as a result of Pieter-Steph du Toit injury, South Africa is no longer able to run the so-called bomb squad with 3 forwards on the bench. So they've dropped one of the forwards on the bench and they've basically added another back. And we shall see who's the back, you ask, who's added into the team? We shall see, okay? And so Franco Mostert moves from number 5 to number 7 position to cover Pieter-Steph du Toit. Lou Diega, after a spectacular performance last week, coming off the bench, now is in the starting position. In my opinion, this combination, Ibn Isbeth and Lou Diega, is the best combination for South Africa. Like, this is absolute god pair for the second rows. I look forward to see how they perform in the game. Now, who is it? Who has been brought in to win the game, seal the third test for the Springboks? Who's brought in? Who's been brought in? Morné Steyn. They brought in Morné Steyn in the famous number 22 jersey. Hello. Is history gonna repeat itself? Is he gonna kick the winning goal and win the test series for the Springboks once again? 12 years later? Hello? What is happening here? Deja vu. So Morné Steyn has been performing really well in the in this Rainbow Cup and Curry Cup with the Bulls, putting the Bulls literally winning the one Rainbow Cup and Curry Cup, winning the Curry Cup and putting the Bulls in the finals for the Rainbow Cup. So yeah, Morné Stein has performed really well. However, his performance in the South African test was a little bit shaky, so he looked a little bit rusty. We'll see how he goes, okay? I think, and the thing is, right, all of these guys, Marco van Staden, Herschel Yangshies, got pushed up one spot on the jersey numbers. They all got pushed up one spot on the jersey numbers. Valencia stayed at number 23. He didn't get pushed up. He stayed at number 23, whilst everybody else got pushed up one number. So just so they can put Morné Stein at the number 2 spot again. Again, he was number 22 in 2009 when he kicked the winning goal. They put him in the same spot again. So, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And the big changes for the Lions, okay, so the front row has been changed a little bit. Wyn Jones is back from injury. He's the best loose prop for the Lions. He's in at number 1 position. Ken Owens coming off the bench to at the number 2 position. And on the back line, Cobus Reiner is in for Faf de Klerk. I forgot to mention that. On the back line, massive changes from across the board. The entire back line and the bench for the back line has been completely changed. Hello, Warren Gatland. Can someone please make sure he's not having a fever? What is happening? What is happening here? So Bundyaki is in. He's potentially making a debut. As you will see, there's just huge changes from the back line for the Lions team, okay? Bundyaki debuting for the Lions. Well, he's pretty, he's played quite a few games, a lot of games for Ireland, so he's like experienced. But he's debuting in the Lions tour for the Test series at least, and he's so Robbie Henshaw moved down to 13. Josh Adams, after a spectacular performance in the warm-up matches, scoring I think most tries out of all the Lions, finally gets his debut. At number 14. And he's probably have like a lot of pent-up frustration wanting to get out on the field. I can see that. He's back on number 14. Liam Williams, after missing out the first test, I think might be due to an injury or something, he's in at number 15 over Stuart Hogg. So yeah, So Warren Gatland has dipped into his comfort for the number 15 spot. And many was expecting Liam Williams to be number 15 from the get-go, right? Now look at the back line. Oh my god! So some shuffling from the front row. Adam Beard comes in. So Adam Beard is a late replacement for Alan Wyn Jones, who had a shoulder injury. So for Adam Beard to come in, potentially debuting for Lions as a late addition to the Lions team is pretty huge by itself for the Test series, right? Secondly, Adam Beard, from my understanding, was not even playing for Wales in the Six Nations. So he has been out of international Test rugby for quite a bit, for at least 1 season. I'm not sure if it's been longer, but he's been out for at least 1 season. So to debut for the Lions tour in the decider after not even played Test rugby, big question mark there. And again, number 20, another guy who hasn't played international Test for England since 2017 or something? Or like it has been a few years for Sam Simmons to play, so to also coming back to debut for the Lions in the decider after having even played for England for at least a year. I know he hasn't been selected this year. There was a lot of media criticism from Eddie Jones for not selecting him. He's in here for the Lions to win the series. Oh, huge call from Warren Gatland. Someone please make sure he's okay. He's not having a fever, okay? And Finn Russell comes in from injury at the number 22 spot. Owen Farrell out. I will say someone with that kind of experience like Owen Farrell at number 22 for decider will be really important. To bring Finn Russell in, again, debuting for the Lions team. Finn Russell has been pretty good in the Six Nations this year, but to debut for the Lions team in the decider, just coming off the injury, that is a big call. Again, Warren Gatland, you okay? What is happening? And Elliot Daly retains the 23 spot. Ignore that. It says down from 13. He's been 23 spot. He's down from 13 from the first Test series. But yeah, let me know what is happening here. Please, someone explain to me what is happening. Is Warren Gatlin okay? Is he okay? 4 debutants. 5 debutants. Are you kidding me, Warren? Are you kidding me in the decider? The only guy, the South African debuted is Morné Steyn from 2009. Okay, it's not a debut, it's like old boo, right? And man, like, what is happening? What is happening? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, with all of the changes out of the way, let's go through some details. Starting from the front, Kitshoff, his number 1 spot, retains his number 1 spot from last week after coming off the bench 2 weeks ago, and he's 50 caps, 120 kilos, 183 centimeters. He's up against Wyn Jones, back from injury, 35 caps for Wales, 183 centimeters, 118 kilograms. Bongi Bonabi, 39 caps, 108 kilograms, 175 centimeters. After allegedly taking his shot at Bigger, taking him out, he's retained his number 2 spot. And the hooker position is probably the most solid guy. Ken Owens came off the bench, up from number 16 for the hooker position from Wales. 82 tests for Wales, 186 centimeters, 112 kilograms. Tight head position, Franz Malherbe up from 15 from the first test. He retains his spot for the 3 position, 41 test caps, 125 kilos, 190 centimeters. He performed a lot better last week than he did in the first test, to be really, really frank. His starting position, we'll see how he fares against Wyn Jones, because Wyn Jones is much, much better player than Mako Vinopola. He's up against many considers the best hard head in the Northern Hemisphere, Ty Furlong, 49 caps for Ireland, 184 centimeters, 119 kilos. Surprised he didn't get match banned for making head contact with Dan Bigger, but that's another story. Anyway, Eben Nisbet retains his spot at number 4, 88 caps, 123 kilograms, 2 meters and 3 centimeters tall, up against Mauro Itoje, probably the most improved players in the Lions Tour. He has been rifled with giving away penalties and during the Six Nations, and he's really tidied up his gameplay, and he hasn't given out a single penalty for 2 games in a row now. Now, many might say that knee on the Damien Delande should have been a penalty, but he got away with that. Okay, he got away with murder. And Lou Diega came off the bench from last week, a 19th spot, which did really well, really impactful off the bench. He has 47 caps, 125 kilos, 2 meters and 6 centimeters. He's at number 5 spot. Really, really good hands. Many people think that he is the protege for the former Springbok Victor Matfield. So he is very, very experienced, and he's being taught by the best of the best of the best of the business. So at number 5 spot, even though, yeah, I have no doubt this is going to be, this second row matchup is going to be massive. Alan Wyn Jones stays number 5 spot with his captaincy, 148 caps for Wales. The most capped player in the world, 198 centimeters, 122 kilograms. He's about 135 years old as well. And yeah, Alan Wyn Jones, despite being 135 years old, he is still the biggest workhorse in the Lions team. He has made more tackles than anybody else in the Lions team for 2 test matches in a row now. So he definitely lead by example. However, the Lions do have a fewer tackle count overall compared to Springboks. So Alan Wyn Jones, whilst not being didn't make the most tackle in the game overall, because the most of that has done by the South Africans, but he is by far the most highest work rate in terms of making tackles, in terms of defense for the Lions team. So yeah, very impressive for 135 years old, and good to see him play for another 135 years. Number 6 spot, Siya Kolisi retains his captaincy, 53 caps, 105 kilograms, 188 centimeters. He's up against Tom Curry for the number 7 spot. South Africa has 6 in the open side flanker position. They play open left and right, so 6 is open side flanker for South Africans. He's up against Tom Curry, 33 caps for England, 110 kilograms, 185 centimeters. At number 7 spot, Franco Mostert moves from number 5 into number 7 spot. Franco Mostert at number 7 spot for Peter Steph du Toit. South Africa do like to play a second rower at number 7, which is the blindside flanker position. Peter used to play a second rower as well. So pretty interesting stuff to say they're keeping another second rower at the number 7 spot. I think New Zealand tried to do this with Scott Barrett in the Rugby World Cup, and it backfired badly for them. They lost to England because of that. But South Africa has managed it well. Franco Mosler at number 7. I don't see that despite the fact that he's a second rower, I don't see that that's a big issue. 42 caps, 12 kilograms, 2 meters tall. He's up against Courtney Laws, 87 caps for England, 113 kilos, 2 meters and 1 centimeter tall. And number 8 spot, Hasba Visa retains his spot at number 8 position. His 2 caps, 190 centimeters, 110 kilograms. He's had a pretty good performance last week. Nothing too outstanding. Didn't make many errors. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to see him at number 8 spot. Again, he's up against Jack Conan, 20 caps for Ireland, 193 centimeters, 114 kilograms. Now let's have a look at the backs. We have a new addition, Kobus Reinach, comes in for Faf de Klerk's being injured. I'm surprised that Yangshies is not here. And Yangshi's still on the bench. I think it's just a strategy. They want, like, the Springboks don't care about. It's not like a thing where the bench player is strictly worse. The bench players are, in the position to play a specific role, which is to finish off the game. So despite that, Herschel Yangshies has been on the bench consistently for the Springboks. He stays on the bench, and Kobus Reinach comes in at number 9. Kobus played pretty decently for the Springbok A team, and I'm not too worried about him being not being selected for the last couple of weeks and yeah, I'm pretty confident in his abilities at the number 9 position. And he is 15 caps, 35 points for the Springboks, 175 centimeters, 84 kilograms. Ali Price stays at number 9. Ali Price comes in off the bench for comes off the bench for what's his name? Conor Murray. Conor Murray gets dropped to the bench. And Ali Price, 42 caps for Scotland, 20 points for Scotland, 78 centimeters, 88 kilograms. Number 10 spot, we'll have Handré Pollard maintaining his starting position. He's absolutely spectacular. He's 189 centimeters, 101 kilograms, 51 caps, 492 points. His kicking has been a little bit off, so he would really like to improve that. He did improve a little bit last week compared to the first test, but he still like to really get that to like 90% for like big test deciders. Dan Biggar, good to see that he's not injured after taking a dive. Number 10 spot, he probably should be in the Olympics for Wales for the diving team. Maybe that's an alternative career path he's looking for. He's retains his spot number 10 position, 92 caps for Wales, 494 points, 188 centimeters, and 90 kilograms. Dan Biggar, his kicking also not 100%, but he has a really shocker first test, but second test is much better for Dan Biggar, his goal kicking. At number 11, we have Makazole Mapimpi retains his spot. Absolute spectacular performer. His 104 centimeters, 91 kilograms, 16 caps for Springboks, 75 points. Scored a really beautiful try last week after receiving a crossfield kick from Pollard. He's up against his South African former South African, I guess, Duan van der Merwe. 10 caps for Scotland, 40 caps for Scotland, 193 centimeters, 105 kilograms. And we have, Van der Merwe is technically up against Cheslin Colby. But anyway, that aside, we have number 12, Damien Delande, 49 caps, 105 kilograms, 191 centimeters, and 30 points for Springboks. Damien Delande has been really good for Springboks in this test series. He's able to really bust those lines and gang those meters. I think he's got highest draw meters for the Springboks backline for both tests. So he's really good at breaking those gang line. And the Lions has a really good defense. So Delande is one of the few players who's able to break that gang line from the rush defense. So very impressive. His work rate in defense is exceptionally well. He shifts around the field all over the place to cover for spots, and he's also a player that rushes up in defense as well to cut off the passes. So yeah, Damien Delande, probably the most important player in the back line in the South African lineup. And he's up against Bundy Yaki coming in for coming in at number 12 position. He's moved Robbie Henshaw down to number 13. Banyaki, 31 caps for Ireland, 25 points, 178 centimeters, 100 kilograms. He's debuting. Number 13, Bukanyo 17 test caps, 98 kilograms, 186 centimeters, 20 points for the Springboks. He's up against Robbie Henshaw at number 13 spot. He's moved down from number 12. It says number 30, but he's moved down from 12. He's 52 caps for Ireland, 48 points, 40 points, 184 centimeters, 95 kilograms. Number 14 spot, Cheslin Kobe stays at number 14, 16 caps, 40 points, 171 centimeters, 80 kilograms. He's up against the newly addition Josh Adams, number 14, 38 caps for Wales, 85 points for Wales, 183 centimeters, 95 kilograms, debuting for the Lions. Billy LaRue stays his spot at number 15, 64 caps, 60 points, 186 centimeters, 90 kilograms. He's up against Liam Williams coming in for the team, number 15 spot. Warren Gatland's old mate, 71 caps for Wales, 80 points, 188 centimeters, 185 kilograms. Now let's look at the reserves. Malcolm Marks stays on the bench for the hooker position, 36 caps, 114 kilograms, 189 centimeters. Luke Cowan-Dickey gets pushed from the number 2 spot to the bench. It's 31 caps for England, 183 centimeters, 111 kilograms. Trevor Nyanke stays after a spectacular performance coming off the bench. Stays on the bench, 47 caps, 121 kilograms, 178 centimeters. He's up against Mako Vinopola, who got dropped from the number 1 position. 67 caps for England, 182 centimeters, 121 kilograms. Vincent Koch stays on the number tight head spot on the bench. I think Vincent Koch is actually a loose head, I think. Anyway, I think Vincent Koch is a loose head, my bad. Nayake is a tight head. 22 caps for the Springboks, 185 centimeters, 118 kilograms. He's up against Sinclair. So Sinclair has been cited for biting from last game. So if Sinclair has a hearing to come up later on today, maybe tomorrow, but depends on when this video comes out. But if the hearing goes that he's found guilty for biting Lou Diega, I think he could technically get banned, and someone else has come in at the number 18 spot. So subject to hearing, Sinclair might not be here comes to test day. Marco van Staden, number 19. So Sinclair, 48 caps for England, 122 kilograms, 176 centimeters. Marco van Staden at number 19 spot, 4 caps, 184 centimeters, 106 kilograms. Up against Adam Beard, 25 caps for Wales, 205 centimeters, 116 kilos. Huaga Smith, number 20, 19 caps for Springboks, 95 kilograms, 180 centimeters. Sam Simmons, number 20 spot for the Lions, 7 caps for England, 184 centimeters, 102 kilograms, and a big middle finger for Eddie Jones. Herschel Yanshis at number 21, 13 caps, 166 centimeters, 74 kilograms. Conor Murray gets dropped to the bench, number 21 spot. 89 caps for Ireland, 95 points for Ireland, 187 centimeters, 94 kilograms. Old addition, Mornay Stein comes in at the lucky number 22 jersey, 66 caps, 736 points, 184 centimeters, 91 kilos. He's up against Finn Russell coming back in from injury. He's debuting after recovering from injury. 42 caps for Scotland, 190 points, 182 centimeters, 87 kilograms. Damien Valencia, 9 caps for Scotland, for the Springboks, 187 centimeters, 91 kilos. Elliot Daly stays at number 23 position after getting dropped on number 13 spot. In the first test, he has 52 caps for England, 111 test points, 183 centimeters, and 92 kilograms. Damien Valencia, I'm very surprised how good he actually is coming off the bench. Like being able to turn the ball over from the kickoffs in critical points. Like absolutely spectacular player. Just would like to point out. The else, so Springboks only 2 due to injury. Peter Septitoy's shoulder, Faf de Klerk hip, and like massive calling for the back line for the Lions team. The Warren Gallant seems to have largely attributed their loss in the second test to the back line. So massive calling on the back line. Chris Harris is out. Anthony Watson, I'm surprised He's out. He's pretty good overall. Anyway, Warren Gallen saw something, didn't like, out. Stuart Hogg, the Scottish, the Scottish number 15 is out. Warren Gallen resorted to his more confident, his old player, his confidant for number 15 spot with Liam Williams. Roy Sutherland is out. We have Ty Burns is out, and Taulupe Faletau is out. He had one test debut last week for the Lions, and Owen Farrell is out. I don't think Owen Farrell had a fair chance this test series. I thought for sure you would have him coming off the bench, especially when Owen Farrell's kicking. Seems to have a higher percentage at this point of the Lions tour than Dan Biggar. I'm very surprised that Owen Farrell is not even in the bench. So yeah, I could see that the Gatland, Fink Russell coming on the field for Biggar, or Biggar missing a kick in the second half, and something that Owen Farrell will probably have nailed it for the Lions to win the test series. So very, very big changes. Yeah. So let me know what you think. Is history gonna repeat itself? Is Monet Stein gonna win the test series again for the South Africans? Is the Lions gonna win because stats say they're gonna win after winning the first test series? Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Post your comments. I'll talk to I read all the comments, and feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you guys a bit later this week for the Blurtus Little Cup review. Thank you for watching.